Cool. Big message in the middle. So happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm Cindy Daychuk with Queen Bee Creations. Thanks for tuning in tonight or whenever you tune in on replay. Either works. Either's good. So Wednesdays usually I show you some of the new things that have been added to the website, any new news, things that are happening. All of the new stuff to make it easier for you is on the website under New This Week. It's a tab at the top on the queenbeecreationshome.com website. So it makes it easier to be able to search if there's something that you see here tonight. Next week, I'll empty that out. I mean, obviously they're going to be in other categories, so they're still on the website, whatever hasn't sold yet. And we start again. But I just thought maybe creating that separate tab for you makes it a little easier to find something in particular. But any of the other collections, you can always sort it by new to old, so you can see what's been recently added. But certainly you can just plug in whatever you're searching for into the search bar, and that'll help find it for you. So one of the things that I forgot to mention last week was for those of you that use the IOD molds that we carry. I definitely have the IOD clay, certainly, but I know a lot of you have been using and like to use the casting resin. And I haven't had any in stock. I used to carry it, and then my source finished. And I have applied to Illuminite a number of times. They are not the speediest, I understand, to get back to you, and they virtually ignore about 50% of the requests. So I just keep applying, and maybe then they get tired enough of me to let me in. But I did hook up with somebody else who is a distributor, and when they were doing their reorder, I bought some of their inventory so that I could have some in the store for you guys. So I do have a limited supply because I don't know how often they are going to be reordering. I'll keep jumping on it until I am a distributor myself. If it happens, it happens. But what I do have is the amazing casting resin. This is the one that turns white. So you're able to see, I think it cures in like 10 minutes. So there's no having to wait overnight. It starts to turn white, so you know when you can remove them, especially if you're looking at trying to mold them a little bit to get a 3D effect, if you're not looking for them to be perfectly flat. If you do want them to be flat, just pour it, walk away, leave it until you're ready to unmold. It's no biggie. But I have these in the store, limited stock, but I have a bunch. $39 for the two-part. It's got the two parts and the stir sticks and cups, all the regular stuff that it normally comes with. This week, I forgot the at the end of the table, Nick, can you get me the stained glass picture? So this week's video, so Monday's video was a faux stained glass. So I've been dying to try this from the standpoint of getting something that had the stained glass look, but without having to, cut the glass and do the leading. And I mean, that's a whole craft in and of itself, right? You got to dedicate yourself to that, or just go do a class, do it then and be done. But I like the look of it, and I've got like old frames and old windows, and had just wondered about being able to, and I had a cabinet here that had original leaded stained glass panels that sold, and it just kind of got me thinking about the look and being able to do it. So Monday's video, for those of you that haven't caught it, was how to be able to do, and let me just find something white here to show you. So how to be able to do like a faux stained glass, and it turned out pretty cool. So, I could work on having slightly steadier hands. Now I got the feel for the tube and how to do it, but I think it turned out pretty cute. And I could certainly see where I might want to try this again with some other mediums, maybe trying it with some alcohol inks. So stay tuned. Odds are I will I will be jumping on that one. But I'm just trying to find a place to put that down safely. That sounded sort of safe. But that was Monday's video, and I talk about this, what you need for it. It was pretty easy to come by the materials, and I have a super easy, cheap dupe as well. So you can get the look without having to have any of the glass paints and things. This Friday's video is a thrift flip video. My stash is getting quite crowded, a little overcrowded. So I pulled 4 items that I thought really had a bit of a backyard theme going. You know, now that the spring and things are starting to start to blossom and bloom in the garden and getting the backyard ready, I thought perfect time to be able to pull some of these things out to be able to use in the backyard, in the garden. So the first item that we talk about are these big bins. I mean, I thrifted them. They've got some rust on them and things, but they had some signs. We did a little bit of stenciling on those. Thank you. And then we took a look at finishing off this little planter pot chair. So, you know, we had the little chair, we upcycled, and the little pot to go in it to be able to put, you know, some flowers in. And we Frankensteined this baby together. So doing the attaching and painting it up, perfect for either planting directly into it. So adding your potting soil and planting in it, putting a big planter into it. Or I think it'd be awesome filling it with some sand and using it for some candles in the backyard as well. So a nice, lovely, versatile piece. So we talked about how to be able to do that, how to attach things safely. And then I had this big Decor arrow that we did some whitewashing on and getting that one ready. So that's going to be Friday's video. I just got to put that so it's not so precarious there. Okay, so that's Friday's video, and I got some cool ones lined up for you.
It's all about Claire.
This, excuse me, this has just been moved in. I have this piece that you can just kind of see. I've got 2 side tables that I've been painting for a customer. They're done. That's the whole lineup of all the drawers along there that you see. That's kind of hard moving your finger backward. But those are all the drawers lined up. It's done now, so I'll be removing the tape and giving her a call tomorrow to let her know. So once that's picked up, this piece moves in and we'll be looking at painting that up. I don't have a plan for it yet. Sometimes I just have to have them out there so that I can spend a couple of days looking at them, mulling it over, getting a vision maybe or a feel for what it wants to be, how it wants to look. And that gives me an idea how to be able to finish it. But I'll do that one up in a video as well for those that, whatever technique I do, that want to be able to learn from that and perhaps duplicate it. But that's the next one up, unless somebody wants to buy it as is. I had the matching buffet to it that somebody bought as is. So they were in the store and they saw the buffet and they loved it as it was. And both of them were in pretty good shape with minimal scratching. So it went without paint. So maybe this one gets painted. We'll see how it goes. So today was some of the other new stuff that's added to the store, because there's always stuff happening here just in terms of new videos and new furniture getting painted and new products coming in, and it's always busy. So first up, because it's right in front of my hot little hands, is this Italian, you know, I called it a canister. It's a De Silva piece. It's kind of like this faux distressed red ceramic. You know, it's really, you could use it as a wine cooler. You could use it as a utensil holder. You could use it as a tall planter. I mean, it's versatile and is in great shape. And it is $10 in the store. Now, I forgot to show this guy last week, so I'm going to show him now so I do not forget him, because I think he's a really, really cute and cool piece. is this big and beautiful pottery giraffe. I love him. So all of the giraffe spots are all slightly raised on him. Look at the little face. So cool. So this one, because I had everything loaded in the shop, is already on hold. So they're going to be seeing it on Saturday. So if you're interested, check after Saturday. If they didn't take it, it is back up for sale. So as of Saturday, that'll happen. So you can check late Saturday. And if they do take it, then it will actually show up on the website as sold. Right now, you can't even see it on the website, but it's $16.50 when it comes time. It gets to that. Let me do these guys, just because I happen to end up with. I'm selling the pieces individually, but they're all pieces in the same pattern. So, if you like them and you needed more, then you can pick up some. These are from the Temptations line. This is in the fruit basket pattern. I don't know if you guys can see. It's got the raised different fruits like apples and peaches and cherries and things like that. There's like little raspberries and pears on the end. So these are all in the blue fruit basket pattern. So this is a small mini loaf for $7.50. This oval has its plastic storage lid. It's for $8.50. So it's got the snap-on lid. Pop that under there. And then this divided casserole dish is $16. And same pattern. And it's got the storage lid as well, which is super, super convenient. And the Temptations, it's a big seller. It always does. It always does well because they're good quality. These are as new. There's no chips or cracks or anything on them. So they're in great shape. I have this cool little pottery pour over mug. So it's got the two pieces with a wooden base. This is from Tag in a blue speckled pattern and dark interior glazing. And it's got the pottery pour over cup on top. So those of you that love your coffee and you love the pour over process, perfect. This also works for tea because you can put your tea bag in if you're not looking for it to be a super strong infusion, leaving the tea bag in, then you can use the same pour over process. So as it goes through slowly, just the loose leaf still has to be in a bag because the holes are too big for it. This is $11 for the set. I love that mug with the wooden base. That's very cool. I like that. Okay. So one of the really vintage pieces are these, which are glass bake milk glass ramekins. So I have a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them for $16, which compared to some of my pricing sounds like a lot, maybe, but these actually on the internet started about $50, like started at $10 each and went up. So $16, awesome price. And again, they're just in pristine condition for the 5 of them. They're in great shape and perfect for the milk glass. So again, I mean, you can certainly use them for all the myriad uses that you use for ramekins in the kitchen. You could use them at Christmas time down the center of a table decoration with tea lights in them. Glows just great through milk glass. The light does. So multiple uses for those, and they're super cute. I happen to have this box of vase fillers. So they're 12 balls in different patterns and different designs. You know, there's a couple that are repeats from that standpoint, but they're different sizes and they're all in the neutrals, kind of in the beige and brown tones. And they're $8.50, and sometimes people are passing along things like this. So if you're looking for some neutral vase fillers, there you go. Save you a little bit of money, time, effort finding them. So there. This, I love this. Look at the shape of this. So this is, I'm calling it a tall apple basket because it's got the apple basket wooden slats. It's a little bit more, pear shape if we turn it this side because it goes wider at the top. So it's not the traditional apple basket round with the metal handles. This has got some leather handles on it. So I love this. It's in pristine as new condition for $9.50 on the website. So stay. Nah, okay. I don't trust that. It's going over there. Awesome pricing on that. Now I have some small faux rusted metal pockets like this on the website that back when I used to try and buy from wholesalers, I got. This is a much larger one, which is for $9. I think the small ones are for $10.50. So this is bigger and a better deal, but it's a one-of. And it's not brand spanking new, but it's in great condition. And these are great, where sometimes out in your backyard you have just, a nail, and this is great for putting some little florals and planting them and having it out in the yard. Equally cute in the house. And it's definitely got that vintage kind of rustic feel to it. Okay. These little cups. So these are called, I'm going to lose that for sure. These are called ritual latte cups. These ones are in the green speckled pattern, and they've got the unglazed kind of raw clay base to them. So super cute. So ritual latte mugs from Australia. So Robert Gordon Pottery in Australia. I've got a set of 4, brand new, pristine condition for $16. And they start at $47 on his website, but I'm not sure if that's US or Australian dollars. And I'm not even sure what Australian dollars are worth. So I have no idea. I have no idea what it means. It's 47 something. $16 here, and just super cute. I mean, these are great for green teas. They're good for doing like little pot de creme. I love, again, like that pottery mug with the wood base, having this pottery with the unglazed base to it. Love that.
$1 Canadian equals 1.11 Australian dollar.
Okay, so $1 Canadian goes 1.11 Australian dollars as of this moment in time. So 47 of those means it's more than $47 Canadian. If it's Australian dollars, maybe their website converted it to Canadian. Some things do that. I don't know. I actually wasn't paying enough attention. I just saw the 47. It stuck in my head. Okay. This handmade and signed pottery bowl with irises. Those are irises, right? Those flowers. I'm so bad with flower names. I mean, roses I get. Tulips I understand. Daffodils I can handle. Alstromerias I can handle. Orchids.
47 Australian is $42 Canadian.
42 Canadian. Okay. Yeah, I think they're irises.
Looks like iris to me.
Okay, so I had the right name. Okay, good, because I think I called it Irish Pottery Bowl. And then I was thinking, I hope it's an iris. I hope I got that right. $8 for that. It's just a super cute little pottery bowl. We're kind of on a
$7.50. No, $9.50 Australian.
Yeah, we don't need to know Australian for that one. All right, this is not quite vintage. This mug is from 2009, and it's actually a highly desirable collectible item from Starbucks. This is their mermaid pattern mug called Siren, and it's got the kind of the mermaid scales on it with raised ridges around the bottom of each. So on the website, it's $9. When I list it on Etsy, it's probably going to be $25. And other places are selling them for $40 and up. So go figure. Who knew? Who knew Starbucks mugs would be collectible? I think it's just a super cute, comfortable mug to hold. No chips, no cracks, in great shape for its age. Don't we wish we could all say that? But not that I think I'm doing bad. I think for my age, I'm doing okay. But you know, it is what it is. This is a weird one for me. Who knew that I would ever have something like this that I'm selling in the shop? But this is the old classic metal Stanley Lunch Box. It's in great pristine shape on the inside. I've given you on the website a pic of it in there. It does not have the thermos, but in this day and age where everybody has an entire cupboard devoted to their travel mugs, I don't think it's an issue. So in great shape. The only place that there's like a little tiny bit of rusting is right up here by the metal handle, which I think is pretty typical. So again, in doing my research, oh, that's noisy. These start, oh, I think the price was on the inside and I didn't look, maybe it's on the bottom. It's on the bottom. These start at about $75. So these are almost indestructible, right? Like you can, I think that they used to show them falling off buildings and stuff. So a great lunch box if you wanted, right? If you had somebody in that, but I think it's a great toolbox. I think it's a great paint box. Really versatile. It's going to outlive you. It's $35 on the website. Right. Now, another little pottery piece, which I love, this little diamond kind of divided dish. It's, you know, you could look at it as being, usually when there's a tiny little compartment, I always think of them as being olive dishes because you put the olives there and then the pits can go in here. But, you know, divided trinket dish, you know, I'm cool with it. So it's in blue, white, and black, and it is hand painted from Africa. And it's $8 on the website, and the bottom, the base is all the zebra pattern around the bottom as well. So just a cute little pottery piece. In the cute decor, different decor, I have, whoa, yeah, these price tags are just not going to stay on there. All right, so I have a series of, and I'm selling these individually just because you might want one to be able to sit up on a stack of books, be part of a vignette, but they're like woven root. The stem goes all the way through, holding all of that in place. These larger ones, which are $4 each, have a metal leaf to them, kind of a metal tin leaf. And then I have a slightly smaller version that are $3. I have 3 of the large, 2 of these medium, and these ones they're constructed the same way, the same material, except that they have wooden leaves at the top rather than the metal leaves. And again, I sold them as the individuals just so that, you know, you just might want one as part of your decor. And if you want more, then you have the option of picking up more. You know, it's a whatever works for you situation. This basket is from India. So it's the Indian silver. It's the woven basket. It's in great shape, nice oval with strong edging, and then the woven sides and bottom for $7.50. Whoops. And then this little pottery tray. So it's $14. It is signed PLW on the back, but it's just such a nice, fun, simple little design. It's got some handles on the side to be able to carry. It's got the raised edging on it. I think I even just called it a pottery edged tray or plate, something like that. So just a nice, fun piece. Okay, we're coming to the end. Two things left, I think. This guy, so it's got the twig or grapevine handle and rim, and then the chicken wire and wire frame base. This is for $11. I mean, it's super cute, obviously, as an egg basket if you have chickens and you have this many eggs, but great for going into the summertime, using it for planting, whether you just pop in a big potted plant, or whether you fill it with moss and do some planting directly into it. I think it's a lovely piece that way also. And then, oh my goodness, it was a lot of stuff. I already have like a lot for next week already. This has been a big week for getting new stuff in. All right, so this is an original watercolor. I'll show it up closer by F. Mitchell. It's called Farm Love on Tremaine. So obviously they are a local artist, because I'm assuming the farm is on Tremaine in Burlington.
Yeah, could be.
Right? I think it just seems too coincidental. So lovely matte job. It's professionally matted and framed with a lovely wooden frame. And let me see if I can get that so you guys can see. I think both of you can see that, maybe. I have an okay picture on the website too. So just really nice, kind of a lot of fun. And again, an original piece, $35 in the shops. So if you're looking to add a little bit of original artwork, certainly this and other options in the shop are available for you, or some limited edition prints as well. I love my paintings. I love the artwork. So you don't want to have big bare walls. So that's it for tonight, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in or catching it on replay. Whichever worked for you is fine by me. Again, all of the items shown tonight are on the website under the New This Week tab at the top of the page. Certainly they're in any of the collections if you want to scroll through and see what other treasures we've got in the store. queenbeecreationshome.com. Don't forget to check out YouTube for the 2 videos this week. Today's short video, which means it's under a minute, is an awesome hack for being able to do bows. So if you have a hard time doing a lot of bows to be able to stick on presents, to stick on your projects, maybe you needed to make about 20 of the same size bow and you really struggle with being able to get them the same. This does the same size bow perfectly every time. No special tools required. You get to make your own from what you've got in the house, and it's awesome. So check out that if you are bow challenged. I don't know if there's such a thing,
bow taxed.
But I'm calling it that anyway. So great little hack in less than a minute, and that's all you need to be able to see how it works. Thanks again, you guys, for tuning in. I appreciate the support, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Oh my goodness, I can't reach